Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a real quick look at a brand new 2023 Sabre 350H bunkhouse fifth wheel. This is a multi-slide 2-bedroom bath and a half fifth wheel with an outdoor kitchen. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, and then we'll close it up at the end and show you what it looks like closed. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 Sabre 350BH fifth wheel. As you've seen on the floor plan here, this is a 2-bedroom bath and a half unit. We're gonna actually start back here in the back section and we'll kind of work our way forward. So in the rear of the RV, we kind of step up into our bunk area. And basically there's a lot of storage below this bunk area from the outside. The sofa slide over here, this area will flip out and make into a bed. It's a tri-fold sofa, so you could sleep 2 people there. And then you have 2 bunks over here. Storage below the bunks and beside the bunks. So you have quite a bit of shelf space here. And more down below. It kind of goes back in there as well. There is a ladder to get you up onto that top bunk there. Top bunk is rated for 300 pounds. Just kind of looking up at our ceiling here, we have ducted AC back here. There's also TV hookups on the ceiling there, so you got electric outlet, cable outlet if you wanted to mount your TV back here for the kids to watch. And then over here they have their own little half bath. So you have a window in here, medicine cabinet, there is a little vent fan up there, hot and cold sink back here, and a toilet back here. Sliding door for privacy for that part. But overall, a pretty roomy kids' room back here. Now stepping back out into the living room kitchen area here, you have theater seat, which does have the little light up cup holders, heat and massage in it as well. You have a freestanding table with 2 chairs and a bench, and there is some storage underneath of the bench as well. Very large windows overlooking the campsite area of your RV or awning side. Now directly across from your theater seat here, you have an electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater, large TV, and some more overhead cabinet space. LED accent lighting along the ceiling up there. Some hang down pendant lights, 110 volt ceiling fan instead of a 12 volt version. Again, AC is all ducted in here. You have speakers up in the roof as well. USB charger ports on the side of your island, an electric outlet there. Heat duct coming out some of the cabinetry as well. Over here we have a pretty large pantry area here. 3 drawers plus a large drawer below your Greystone oven. 3-burner stovetop, flip up glass lid, storage around your microwave as well. You have the Everchill 12 volt refrigerator here, so freezer on bottom, refrigerator on top. Solid surface countertops here in the kitchen island and the little kitchen area around the stove. 3 drawers and some storage below as well. Quite a bit of shelf space here. You got an electric outlet and some USB charger ports here, so you could kind of make a little coffee bar or something there if you wanted. Some more drawer space. Then here we step up into the bathroom or master bedroom area here going up. So on the side here you have some controls, voltmeter for the battery, the main AC and furnace control here. And we have our LCI control, which does some slides and lights and things like that. Some light switches, our monitor panel for all of our holding tanks to see what's going on with those. And we also have our water pump switch there. The main bathroom area here basically has a walk-in shower. So let's kind of start from the top down here. So we have a vent fan up here, large skylight above the shower area, medicine cabinet as well, sliding glass doors. You have a sit-down seat in there, sink area, and some storage below. Over on the other side here we have our porcelain foot flush toilet. And there's a heat duct coming out there. There's also AC in here. And then here is some storage for your linens. Now the unit does have an on-demand water heater in it, and the control for that is right here. So you turn on your switch and then you basically set the temperature to what you want. Going on up into the master bedroom area here. So we have window on each side of the bed. Those do open. And you also have a little shelf space above your pillows there. And there's USB charger port and electric outlet both there. Looking up at our ceiling, we have the second ducted AC here. Also have some speakers up here. Closet area here, long hanging bar there. You could put a dryer on one side and a washer on the other if you want. Some more shelf space. Now they kind of designed this a little different than some other fifth wheel brands, as far as you could put the washer over here facing outward and your hookups and stuff are down there. So a little bit different look and setup for the way they do their washer dryer, but you still can do washer dryer, just not stackable. Window over here on the right does open. There's room for TV to go up here as well, and then you have some more dresser space there. This bed does raise up, so there is storage again underneath of there. Closer look at your shelf up here. It's for the most part vinyl floor throughout the main RV, but there is a little bit of areas like down here where they put a little bit of carpet to kind of hide some of the mechanics of the RV, but you're not really stepping on that area to dirty it up too much. But overall, pretty cool bunkhouse fifth wheel here. Now I want to run outside and show you around the outside real quick, and then we're going to come back in, close it up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Sabre 350BH fifth wheel here. We're going to start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around. So first things up, we have a white fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewalls. You have kind of a black metal skirting around the bottom. You have kind of a mirrored tinted window. Power awning with LED light strip on each arm. Manual override in case of an electronic failure in the front arm head as well. You have a pretty large pass-through storage compartment here going across the front section. There is TV hookups, and there's also a light switch here for an LED light strip that's in here as well. One of your two 20-pound propane tanks here on this side. The unit does have an enclosed underbelly. You have a 4-point auto level jack system. So you have 2 jacks here on the front with the quick pull pins, and then there will be 2 more in the back behind the axles you'll see when we get back that way. You have the heavy-duty More Ride entrance step as well. This basically comes down, touches the ground. It's rated for 500 pounds, where the old style hover step is only rated for 300 pounds. There is a little pet-friendly leash latch holder here. Large folding entry handle to help you get in and out of the RV. And then you have that black glass entry door. The slide outs are prepped to have Solaire slide toppers added to them if that interests you. Talk with your salesperson about that. They'll be glad to go over that stuff with you. Looking down below here, you have dual axles, drum brakes, easy lube hubs. You can see the rear jack back there. And just behind that jack is also a gas line hookup where you could do a portable grill if you want. Now here's a pretty cool feature on the outside. We have an outdoor kind of kitchen area here. So you have quite a few cabinets, 110 volt mini fridge, and then you have a hot and cold sink as well. And again, that gas line down there, so you could plug in some sort of portable grill that you could purchase aftermarket and kind of do a little cookout out here. Traditional flat back rear end. So we have up in the top center there a rear observation camera that is standard on the Sabre. Now that camera is designed to connect to your smartphone and use your phone as a screen so you can see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or when you are backing into a campsite. The black rectangle in the top right corner is prepping for the Lippert Stow and Go portable ladder that you can buy aftermarket. It'll just kind of hook on right there, telescopes down, allowing you to get up and down on and off your roof, but then you can stow it away when you're not using it so you don't have to worry about the kids climbing up and falling off and getting hurt. Very, very large storage compartment in the back. And you can see some of that aluminum tube framing and stuff for the RV floor construction. Get to a little bit of that storage area here on this side. Now just down below here we have one of our two dump areas. So you have your rear bathroom area, which does have a gray handle and a black handle here, and then there's another handle just up behind the tire right there as well. Detachable power cord hooks up right here. It's 50 amp electric service. Also, the tire caps have these color changing caps on them. Right now it's green, and when the tire pressure gets too low, the cap will actually change colors, kind of warning you a little bit. Still a very good idea to check your tire pressure properly to make sure that you maintain everything. Stove exhaust vents right out here. Just in front of the slide you have your furnace exhaust. Your on-demand water heater also located right here. And then here we have a little docking station area. You have your gravity fill fresh water tank, city water inlet, 2 black tank flushes, winterizing valve, water heater bypass, hot and cold outside utility shower, and cable inlets here as well. And the other side of the pass-through storage area here. Now just down below that middle slide, I almost skipped it here, is your second dump. And traveling up here just a little bit, you can see your handles right here. And then there's also some hot and cold low point water drains up there toward the front. The other propane tank here with the auto changeover regulator part right here. Now here are some very important informational stickers. I'm going to pop this stuff up for you here real quick while we step back, letting you look down this side a little bit better. So the very first one popping up is your main production data sticker. This has the VIN number, production date, axle sizes, but most importantly, it has the gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Don't exceed that. Next is your cargo carrying capacity sticker, basically telling you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed the gross weight on the first sticker. Next is your unloaded vehicle weight sticker, basically telling you how much the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and it also has the length on it. And last but not least, the tire sticker here, basically telling you tire size, but most importantly, cold tire pressure. Again, very important to keep up with that. On your front cap here, nicely bubbled out. And you also have your little lights up here as well, some little LED lights coming down each side, one across the front. Then here we have our light to switch to turn on the front lights. There's also some jack controls here, battery area right here, battery disconnect back there on the right, solar charge controller there, and our spare tire tucked in up here out of the way. So it's out of the weather, out of sight, less likely to get stolen up here. But overall, pretty cool setup for the new Sabre 350BH. All right, we're gonna head back inside real quick. I wanna show you what it looks like closed up. All right, we are back up inside the brand new 2023 Sabre 350BH here. I wanted to kind of show you what it looks like closed. I went ahead and did some of the closing up already, so we could speed this part of the video up for you. But basically, when this back sofa slide is closed, I could still come up in here and get to my closets. I could still use the bunk area up here and the one below. I obviously can't put out the trifold sofa, and I cannot get to my rear half bath. It basically blocks that area right off. But still somewhat functional, closed up back here. Especially if you only got 2 kids, or 3, the third one could sleep on the sofa while it's folded up there. Right in the kitchen already, you can see this gets pretty close. So with it being closed up, you're not really getting to your oven, your drawer space very well. Now I could still open up my refrigerator, but not really the freezer part. It only comes out just a couple inches there, so it's not going to open up very well. The master bedroom up here, I kind of propped the door open just so it would be a little easier to see in here. If you are going to use this closed up, I would recommend propping the door back. Otherwise, the door will only swing so far, and it's probably, I don't know, 9-10 inches wide at that point. But if you prop it back, you can come in here, lay down in your bed, take a nap. You could get to part of your closet space, your top dresser drawer. So if you're crashing out at a rest area or something and you needed to be able to come up in here, you could do so. Still got access to your main bathroom up here. So with 3 of our 4 slides closed, we could still kind of get through the RV and do a lot of things. But when this 4th slide closes up, we are not going to be able to do a whole lot. This will kind of block us off from the back part of the RV unless you're going to climb over the island, which you might, especially if your kids are doing it. Let's see what this kind of looks like here. It's going to come in very, very close to this island here. But even with this still closed up, I can come in here, wash my hands, get to my refrigerator. If the table was not really fastened down and maybe spun around sideways, you know, kind of restrap it, remount it kind of scenario for travel purposes, you could still kind of walk through here and around the island if you really needed to. And then the kids could kind of squeeze back into the bunk area if they're smaller kids. But with it closed, I can wash my hands, I could get to my refrigerator, I can get to the main bathroom, and I could even go to my bedroom area and lay down. So somewhat usable here. And when you're ready to take it back out, all you got to do is hit the button and run them on back out. It doesn't take real long to do. As long as you got a good charged up battery, these things should run in and out pretty easily for you. The RV also has a small solar panel system on it to kind of help with juicing up the battery. Alright guys, thanks again for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I really do appreciate it. Please be sure to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. Thanks again.